Page 41, make up your mind. On page 40, they're reviewing the major and minor triads. Now, there are different ways you can look at these triads, or theory, or what angle you want to come from. Because you can look at, let's take a C chord. It's a major triad. It's a major triad because the interval of the first two notes is a major interval. It's a major third. It's a major triad. And real technically, it's a major third and a perfect fifth, and that's a major triad. Another way of looking at it is a major third and a minor third stacked on top of each other. That's a major triad. You'll have to decide how you want to look at them. The minor triad is simply the middle note is taken down a half step. So it's a minor third and a perfect fifth, or a minor third and a major third. You just switched them around. That's a minor triad. If you know what a major third and minor third is, and you know what a perfect fifth is, you got it. You can figure it out. In my head, when I have to think of them, I can go back to the primary chords. In whatever key I'm in, let's say I'm in the key. Let's say I'm in the key of B flat major, because we just had a piece in B flat major. I can do a B flat major chord. I know that's a major triad. The one chord is a major triad. The primary chords are major triads. The 1, 4, and the 5. Those are major. I can make it minor by lowering the middle note. I can make it a minor triad. I might not know what it is, but it's a B flat minor triad is what it is. On Make Up Your Mind, the first 3 lines are in C major, no sharps or flats. Then the last 2 lines, they're telling you it goes into A minor, no sharps or flats. In other words, the A minor is the relative minor of C major. They're related because they share the same key signature. It's like when I go do my scale videos or arpeggio videos, I do it according to key signature. So I'll do all of them that are with no sharps or flats. That would be the C major and the A minor stuff. Then when I want to go around circle fifths, then I go to the next one, the G major and the E minor stuff and all that. That's how I do these. So it's according to key signature. Yeah. And that's what they're really getting at here, I guess, in this piece, is which key do you want to be in, C major or A minor? I don't know. A few things to point out, starting in the right hand. You're here. Not a problem. Next measure, 3, 5, 3, 5. This is important. It's all over the place, so do this fingering. It works. There's a minor triad. We went into a C minor there. Back to major. Staccato. Follow the staccatos. They add. The articulation adds a lot to it. When we get down to the 4th line here, we get into A minor. Basically the same thing. It's just now we're in A minor. Now in A major. Back to A minor. At least it gives you a chance to hear the difference between a major key and a minor key, because it keeps going back and forth. The left hand's just supporting you. It's down here. No big deal, I hope. It moves around a little bit, but that's basically all the left hand is doing. It's the staccatos. Make sure you get in the staccatos. Nice light staccatos. You can use a little wrist staccato there and make them short. That's what we need. You see a first, a second ending, and a third ending, by the way. First, second, and third endings. That's different, huh? Because you can have more than this. First ending is at the end of the second line. So when we go through and play it, we're going to do the repeat, go back and do the first line again, and then when we do the second line, we're going to skip the first ending because we've already done it. Once you've done it, you're done. Then we go to the second ending, and at the end of the second line ending, there's just a double bars. Now they put in a note to next strain. They don't need the note. The double bars and the fact that the third ending is there tells you you go on. You skip the third ending. You don't do 2 endings back to back like this in a row. No. So we do the second ending, then we skip any other endings that are there and go on. Well, in this case, it'd be the next line. We go down to the bottom, the DCA brings us back to the top, the DCL Fine, yeah. Then we go to the Fine. Well, you do the first line, you do the second line, most of it, but you skip the first, as I said, the first ending, we played it, we're done, we're not doing it again. Then we go to the next line. Well, we've done the second ending already, we're not doing it again, so skip that. Now we go to the third ending. We do that, and the Fine's at the end of the third ending. And this fun figuring all this mess out, it's just gorgeous. It's like a maze they give you sometimes. But they got the whole piece of music on one page in the book, yeah, by doing all this mess. So I'm going to just kind of go over this slowly. I don't know that we need to play with me. As I said, when you get to this level, hopefully you can read these notes okay and the rhythms and so forth. Rhythms aren't trouble. It's 4/4 time. You got a lot of eighth notes. So hopefully you can do those. Now there's a note at the bottom of the page saying, well, we can swing the eighth notes. So at the beginning, when they're written this way, I'm going to play them long short. So instead of counting 1 and 2 and 3 and etc., I'm going to count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm just going to feel this shortness because that's how it works. So you've got to feel the shortness sometimes. So I'm going to give myself 4 counts. I'm going to play this through. We'll see what happens. There's no pedal in this. We don't need it. Right hand's here, left hand's here. I am so ready. 1 and 2 and ready and go.